I tell you what, I love this state, for real.
Joe Biden in Peterborough, kicking off a two-day swing in New Hampshire, talks to voters about his plan to restore the character of the country, rebuild the middle class, and unify the nation. He says he understands what he refers to as the new Republican Party, having been on the receiving end of attack ads.
But it's not about me, it's about you. It's about the people in this room. It's about the people around the country.
The former vice president took questions from New Hampshire voters about health care, climate change, gun control, and who he would consider as a possible running mate. Biden says he and President Obama agreed on the issues, but disagreed on tactics.
I'm looking for somebody, if I get to be the nominee, who in fact is somebody who's simpatico, comfortable with me, will argue with me, holler at me when I disagree.
He has a rational understanding of what's going on. He has the experience.
Seeing Biden in person helped some voters make up their minds. Others expressed reservations about his age, but ultimately say he's a solid candidate they could get behind.
I was leaning towards him before, and now I'm sold.
It's too much. I don't think he could do it for very long. I will vote for Joe Biden if he is the nominee. No doubt about it, but I would prefer a woman.
Biden continues his time in New Hampshire with two events tomorrow in Exeter and Derry. Reporting in Peterborough, Siobhan Lopez, WMUR News 9.